Well, hello there, and thank you for joining us. It's Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, which means it's time for Nerd Cave Show. And, well, we're happy that you're here with us. So, without further ado, I am going to turn it over to Ray, who is getting ready, and he should be there right about now.
Getting ready. You were kind of scaring people thinking I was starting to put clothes on.
Well, that's kind of
Which is pretty normal, so I can understand everybody's fears.
Yeah,
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful, happy, great, and very questionable Nerd Cave Show.
Questionable. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, we're always questionable. I'm not going to doubt that. I won't hold back and say we're not. Because a lot of what comes out of my mouth is very questionable.
Half of what comes out of my mouth is highly questionable. The other half is very suspect.
It's a perfect time to drink happy juice and talk happy things and nerdy things and great things. And, oh, yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about.
Things and things.
Things on the docket tonight. Well, you know what? First and foremost, I got to talk about this. I don't know if you guys watch. Me and my daughter me and my daughter have been playing games for a long time, and periodically we'll stream on Twitch. Well, recently I've been going back through the other videos because me and her we play a lot more now. I've really started getting her into Steam games. She really loves her Steam account, which is great because I can kind of keep an eye on what games she's playing. But it really sucks. And I'll explain to you. There's a sucky side to this. Yeah, retro.
I missed Ray getting dressed.
You did. You didn't show up. You were picking toppings off the top of your pizza like an animal, and you weren't here watching me get all dressed. You just missed out.
Pizza topping picker.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so you guys want to check out some of the videos we posted. They're like 15 minutes long. I keep them kind of short. 15 to 20 minutes, depending on what kind of content it is. But it's AudioCraZ Gaming. You can find the link. I'm going to start posting the videos on my website, audiocrazy.com, for those of you guys who are interested. But right now, it's just mostly been there. I've been posting them on Facebook page and stuff like that. Now, one of the things that's great is last weekend, I bought my daughter a copy of Torchlight 2 because they put it on sale. Because Torchlight 3 is coming out here soon. And, sorry, I got an eyelash on my eye. It's really great because she started playing, but me and her have not had a chance to play it. So she comes over and goes, "Oh, I started playing it." I was like, "Okay," and I was worried. It's somewhat intense, but it's still a very fun game. She loves it. Oh, she loves it. She's like, "Oh yeah, I made a what's the class? It's like a brawler. You got a big fist and you one-hit people, and she loves that one. Beating up on people. It's like, oh great. Yeah. You also get pets, so of course she picked the Black Panther.
Nice.
Now the awesome thing is this weekend me and her are planning on playing some Torchlight 2. We're gonna co-op some Torchlight 2. We'll probably stream it on Twitch. But yes, old crow, how's it going, Jay? The awesome thing is me and my daughter, we have a lot of fun. This is what we do. It's like when we're not going out and having fun, we just want to stay home and relax. Me and her will co-op games together. Most of the stuff we play Minecraft. We've been playing Roblox. But this weekend we're going to try to play some Torchlight 2. Now, the negative side of this whole thing is my daughter's getting into game. Now, there's some games I'm not going to buy her, and I'm trying. The Optimal World is attempting to be an adult. I'm trying to be a responsible parent where there's certain games I'm not going to purchase her. But the problem is there's certain games I am. And I made the mistake of letting her know that Torchlight 3 is coming out, which she just got excited. Now, as many of you parents know, that if you're gaming with your kids, that means when that game comes out, I have to buy it for her account too. So you gaming companies, you suck because now every time there's a good game that comes out, I have to buy 2 copies. That's how they get you. That's really is how they get you.
That's how they get you every time. Then they know it's going to happen. They're like, more money.
Yeah, exactly. So now, whenever a really good game comes out, I have to pay for it twice because I got to buy myself and herself a copy for our Steam accounts.
Cha-ching.
Exactly. But it's gonna be awesome. Like I said, this weekend, if you guys want to come hang out on Twitch, I don't know what time. It just kind of happens. We work it into our schedules with stuff going on, especially now that with everything goes on during the week. Thursday nights I haven't been able to. I stream editing audio. So you guys want to hang out while I'm editing some artists that came from Danny Morrison. Danny Morrison Media Show is tomorrow night on Facebook. If you're Facebook Live, it's actually on YouTube. Look it up on Canoodle Studios. You'll catch it. I'll be behind the scenes. I'm recording their audio. Thursday nights I come back and I live stream on Twitch. Me editing the audio of the two artists. So if you guys want to hang out, ask me any questions, please feel free. It's one of the fun things I do.
He has a lot of fun doing it, and it's pretty cool to watch. So yeah,
oh yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
So yeah, come hang out. Ask me some questions. It's like I said, I'm taking live performances of artists. Usually they're backtracks, artists that sings or raps with a instrumental track. Sometimes they bring instruments, and I get to mix those down as well. Sometimes I get a little bit more fun when I got more instruments, more inputs, but it really depends. All right, we need to get onto this. Like I said, if you guys want to check it out, my Twitch account, just go to audiocrazy.com, AUDIOCRAZ.com, and all the links are on there. Actually, I need to put the link up on the AudioCrazy Gaming, but definitely check me out there. Let's see here. Old Crow, that's why my kiddo only plays console games, only one copy. You are a cheater. No, I refuse because I bought her a laptop for Christmas. I spent good money on a laptop for her for Christmas with an NVIDIA graphics card so she can play her Roblox and the Minecraft and everything else lag-free, and Daddy is going to buy her Steam games, and I'm going to raise her right.
Wait, do that again.
There it is.
No, save that for later. We got some. All right, this is really cool. So, any of you guys caught? Jif Peanut Butter put out an image, and basically what it is, and a lot of you guys have seen it, and I love this. This actually hits home for me. It was the peanut butter jar with GIF, which is GIF, animated looping images, and Jif with a J, creamy peanut butter. They're right. Those
Absolutely.
of you who don't know the English language that has been going GIF, that's GIF, it is not, it stands for Graphics Interchange Format. It's not graphics, it's
You
graphics,
don't buy a
so it's
GIF
GIF.
for somebody.
Yeah. I can't believe this is, it's like, and I know people out there know it's GIF or it's GIF. No, it's not, you village idiot.
Partially, the problem is one of the people behind designing them, creating them, referred to them as GIFs.
It doesn't matter.
I'm behind AudioCrazy on this. It's a hard G, like it or not.
Yeah, it's a G.
We have said so.
It's graphics.
Period. My first name starts with a G. It's a hard G. G. My name isn't Jerry. It's Gary.
I kind of like Jerry, though.
Well, I don't. Reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld. And I have reasons.
Graphics Interchange Format. Yeah, tell me about it. Graphics. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's graphics. Graphics Interchange Format, it's GIF. And I don't care. It's like, you can't just decide to change it arbitrarily. Well, some people do, but it's... This is a shortening of the word. You're taking graphics interchange format, you got to go GIF. That's the characters. Get over it. But, yeah, I thought it was kind of cool.
See, GIF is blue light. If you're talking about the graphics thing, but if you try to pronounce it GIF, this is what you get. You get the red light.
You get peanut butter in the face.
Or it's making us sick.
True. So,
now that we've gotten that out of the way.
it's not. Yeah, village idiot. AudioCraZ 2020. Yep, there you go. Thank you. All right. Moving on. How's everything with your family? I kind of jumped right into the gift thing, didn't I?
Not bad. You know, we got some. Been working on little projects here and there at home. I have one here. I'm going to share with you.
Yes.
I put it up on my Instagram.
Awesome.
But this is, you recognize the base as one of those, gothic kind of lamps that you get. It's got the little vampire skull and whatnot. But I thought, it was hideous as a lamp. I didn't use it as a lamp, so I put a little 12-inch threaded rod through it, a couple screws, got an adapter, and I have a little tabletop mic stand, and I love this thing. I'm going to be taking this with me to podcasts, and this is my microphone.
That is like the best one I've ever. We need to come up with some more of those.
Oh, I have ideas. I am going to begin making some, actually.
Yes.
And absolutely. This is not going to be a one-off for it. The Beard and Gary is going to go into making.
I mean,
things
put
like
it
this.
back, put that back up and spin it around, dude. Look
This
at the
is,
detail.
I mean, it's really cool. And I put this little impact absorbing foam rubber underneath it, just to
That's
help.
sound dampening.
With insulation. But I mean, that's where the wiring went for the lighting fixture, and I just it works. I got the little.
Hey, quick question: Is there there's no way to put a now? Is it the hollow that comes up through the center of it? Is it pretty much filled up by the all thread?
It is pretty much taken up by
okay.
it. There's a little bit of space, but not much.
Okay, so you couldn't fit a wire up and then actually have the XLR wire go up through the.
It would have to be a really, really thin XLR cable.
It might be. I may be able to make an install wire work.
You might be able to do it, and if you can, I'm perfectly fine with making that happen.
I have a project for it. I'm going to try this because I got some
We'll
really
get the
small...
cameras going. We'll make a video of it. It'll be a whole production.
Yeah,
Why
because
not?
I'm pretty sure I can make I can get some small enough 3-wire. There's some actually small 3-wire Gepco and stuff. You guys know I work as a broadcast technician, so this is the kind of stuff I do. I build studios and stuff. So this kind of thing, it's like I can embed the wire inside of it, and you wouldn't have the wire drape off. It would just be the mic on top, and ooh.
And see, there's a little. Let me turn the camera back over here. There's this little hole right here. We could feed it through, and it's perfect because it goes right up in there. And
Your mic stand has a butthole?
Yeah, it has a butthole.
Dude,
That's where the
I want to have a
power
cable come out
came
the microphone's butthole.
We can do that.
Well, that took a weird turn.
Right? Thank you, Old Crow Gaming. They said that the thing is sweet. It is pretty cool. Thank you. I'm enjoying using it. I have another lamp post out there. A friend of mine was going to do some artwork on it, but he's been rather busy with other projects. So I'm going to get it back. I'm possibly going to make another one out of that also. But yeah, there'll be other things made. I've got this one is it's helped my creativity get moving again. So I'm looking forward to some projects getting ready to come out.
Definitely. Let me know when you're ready to move. We can look at possibly embedding the XLR cable into it.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't be difficult because there's some of the real small wires are literally about that thick.
Yeah,
it's real thin.
I think we could do that.
So.
I think we could do that.
All right. Time to move on to the news. This one was really cool. This is like one of those happy-feely stories.
This was really cool. I mean, yeah.
I was happy to see it, but the problem is there's a negative side to this, and it's mostly just because of all the us fanboys are going to be emailing him. But here's basically what happened was there was a 95-year-old grandmother, and she loved her Game Boy. Oh, actually, no. Oh yeah, and basically what it was is a 70-year-old had told about how her mother. Who loved her Game Boy.
Yes.
And she had told the story one of the Japan's largest newspapers, Asahi Shimbun. I'm probably butchering that. You guys know I'm horrible with names.
Asahi Shimbun.
Something like that.
Yeah.
She loved to play Tetris. Well, when her mother turned 95 and her health started to suffer, her Game Boy stopped working. So essentially what happened was they were not able to find, able to get replacement parts, and they couldn't find anybody selling the handheld, basically selling another Game Boy, and she couldn't find anybody to fix it. It just was a dead one. So what happened was the 70-year-old, Kuniya Tusaka, her son mentioned that Nintendo's had excellent customer service. So what they did was, and basically we got posted on Twitter and all over a few places. This was really cool. Oh, sorry, got to allow that. So one of the chats it looked for approval. So apologize about the delay. But basically, it racked over 197 likes, and it got republished. But it basically was something that got picked up. And essentially, what happened was, she wrote to Nintendo with a letter about the busted Game Boy. Within a week, she got more than a response back. Essentially, what she did was, Nintendo responded, "We're sorry we don't have replacement parts, but we found this in our warehouse." And they sent a brand new Game Boy
And we're talking the original Game Boy.
They sent her a brand new Game Boy.
Still unopened in the box.
Yeah.
Man.
And basically wished her grandmother a long life. Is that not freaking awesome?
That is very awesome.
She lived until she was 99 years old. So she used it for another additional 4 years. But yeah, she loved her Game Boy to play Tetris.
That is really cool. It says here, yeah, she lived until she was 99, in control of her mental facilities, and yeah, she was playing Tetris. So I mean, that's thanks to Nintendo for doing that.
That's really cool. Now it's been picked up all over the places, and this reason I saw it. It's like it's really cool. What's funny is a lot of people have been going, wait a minute, Nintendo, you've been holding out on us. I bet you they have been flooded with emails since. But this was also several years ago. But I'm glad that a 95-year-old that just loved her Tetris. See, honestly, I love that. I like it.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
And I mean, hats off to Nintendo for giving that, giving honestly, that up to a longtime, customer, fan,
Exactly.
I mean, she was always,
The fact is that, like, that's something you don't hear every day. And I'm pretty sure because they stopped reproducing stuff, I'm pretty sure they had they have like a small collection. They have a pallet or two left over that they keep on hand just in case something comes up or they have conventions or basically something needs to happen. And I'm pretty sure they have a small amount kept on hand at all times, even years later. They want something as a display item or they want to showcase something. When they need an original Game Boy to do it, they're going to have those on hand. I can understand. And they probably pulled from that stock.
Yeah.
It's not like they're sitting on like a pallet. Trust me, if they had a ton of them laying around, they would have sent them off to auction because they're valuable right now.
Right.
But they didn't. They're doing it because it's more important for them to have them on hand for situations like this. So let's see here. Old Crow goes, I still have the original purple Game Boy Color I bought when I was 20. Still works too. Dude, they do. I was so upset with when I eventually got rid of mine, but I did that whole thing of getting bored with it and got married, and I think I gave it to my kids, and my kids destroyed it. But my original, I had the Game Boy Advance, the original that was non-backlit, and I modded it to have backlight.
Nice.
Yeah, because I got tired. That's one of those original ones that I was tired of not being able to see the screen. But yeah, this is one of those heartfelt stories.
Yeah.
Kudos to Nintendo for that.
Right, yeah, because they didn't have to do that. They could have very easily just said, we're really sorry, we wish we could do something to help. But no, they went above and beyond and actually sent one of their own to her. And
Kudos to them.
was really great.
I'm happy. I just want to make sure everybody heard that one. That's one of those really cool stories. You want to make sure people hear. And last thing I'm telling you people is don't start bombarding them with emails and messages about your 95, 80-year-old grandma that still plays, Tetris or whatever Game Boy game so you can try to get a mint because I'm pretty sure that door is closed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to be they're going to be handing out to every sob story now. It was kind of one of those one-time. Plus, it was like 4 years ago, so who knows if they even have any left. But at least 4 years ago, I just have to say, because if she got it in 95 and she passed away when she was 99, it's
yeah.
Who knows how long ago that was too? There's a lot of little fine details that got left out.
Yeah.
So, where are we going to next? Oh, all right. Just letting you guys know. Let's see, do we have anything before I move on?
No, that's...
Dude, remember the game? Yeah, so you remember my Game Boy Advance I modded? That was a lot of fun. Real quick, we don't have a candy challenge tonight, but we do have some candy. Because we all know those pushers. You know those little addicts?
Those dealers.
The dealers. And I did my very best. My absolutely honest best. I saw them on the corners, and I just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And they would look at me, and I would no, I'm not going to do it. But then...
You get close.
No. It wasn't even one of them. They sent one of their adult culprits.
Uh-oh.
Down the halls of my work. And, of course, I heard this, and I'm buying Girl Scout cookies again. So, yeah, tonight's candy challenge real quick. I'm eating me a cookie.
Even I've got some, so I'll be eating cookies too.
Yep. So every now and then he's going to go off of me and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's a nice candy challenge, just us eating cookies.
Cookies.
Girl Scout cookies, because the little dealers, they're horrible.
They are.
Tasty.
They're relentless.
Dude, they're everywhere. You can go in, you got the Girl Scout cookies, ice cream. Oh, I also got, and you guys wondering, those of you guys know, because I know I have to play it safe. I did get the Thin Mints. They're in the kitchen. They're safe and sound, because if I don't leave them for my daughter, she'll hurt me.
You will. It's hilarious to watch, but it's not fun for him.
No, because I don't even get to recover. My bruises don't get to heal before she starts hitting me again. All right. Done with the candy challenge. So we're just going to sit here and eat our drugs. All right, candy, cookies, and yeah. They pair so well with Happy Juice.
They do.
Nice Happy Juice.
Nice segue.
Yeah, I like that, didn't you? Yeah. I wasn't even trying. All right, so I'm going to talk about another. All right. Parents, I'm just warning you right now. Those of you guys who haven't seen this, I'm really sorry. Because we got another problem coming our way.
Oh, it's a big one, too.
This really is. And I can already feel the pull on this one. And this is going to be one of those, if I'm not careful, I'm going to lose a limb.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Because I can honestly see and feel the immense amount of pull and just the amount of energy I'm going to have to fight to keep my wallet in check.
Oh, yeah. He's not lying.
And that is, most of you guys have seen the posts. I'm sorry to say, it's true. They're coming. Yeah. The Child, a.k.a. Baby Yoda, at Build-A-Bear.
The Child.
I don't even like going to the mall, and I can already feel that.
There will be mall trips.
There will be a mall trip.
Because children are thinking, ooh, I want that guy.
My kids don't even like going to the mall, but Build-A-Bear's there. Oh, they will brave their fears for my daughter. The mere mention of this, and she is squealing.
Yep.
Look how soft and cuddly it is. The worst part is I'm not going to get out of there. Like, they haven't even posted prices. You know this is going to be the premium one, like the most expensive one.
Absolutely.
And the employees are going to be marking them up slightly on, so they can pad their commission. You know what's going up here. Come on now.
That's how it is.
And the links to Build-A-Bear's website, if you guys want to find it, it's called Coming Soon, or they say it's calling Coming Soon. If you guys are looking for it, it's not going to come up as Baby Yoda. Well, it might, but it's actually going there. The official name is The Child, because Baby Yoda's actual real name has not been announced yet on the show. So
right, it's interesting. There's going to be a lot of people at the malls.
Look at him. Look at her. Look at that soft, cuddly, little wallet-draining bastard.
Green with envy. Look at him.
Jeez. He's green because of the green's leaving my wallet. Like, I'm going to have to give my wallet, like...
I'll hold your wallet.
Jeez. My daughter's going to be doing that. As she grabs the money out of it and feeds it to the people. It just doesn't matter.
Quiet,
give me Baby
Dad.
Yoda.
We're going shopping.
Yeah, really. Oh, yeah, retro. It's so fluffy, I'm going to die.
Yep. I mean, the thing does look adorable. I'm not going to lie.
It is. And here's the worst part. I'm not going to lie. I have to buy 3 of them. Well, no. I'm going to let my son choose what he wants. He may pick one. He may not. He's kind of on the fence. But my daughter, she's going to have one. She saw a picture of it, and it was... like, that's all I got. It was just a string of E's that kind of randomly went from uppercase to lowercase for about 15 feet.
If you were local, you heard the squeal. It was funny because it was all of a sudden one day.
It was an intense, long squeal. Yeah, that's one cute, cuddly little wallet-draining bastard. That's what I'm going to say. I have to get one myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to cuddle with it in bed. And anybody wants to talk crap, I don't care. I'll still be laying here with my baby Yoda.
Maybe I'll get
Bite
one
me.
for back here on the wall. I'll have it. Put it right here.
You got a hook right there.
I do.
I don't know. He may use the force and put you on the hook.
That would be nice.
That would be funny.
I could use it.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is no pricing on them. What is the pricing?
Is there a date? I mean, at
no,
all?
there's no official anything yet. Everybody's been like waiting on pins and needles.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if they waited until closer to the holiday season.
No. It's supposed to come out within the next couple of months. No, everybody, even business inside, like I've been looking on websites and websites and news posts. Nobody's got an official date. If you even go to the Build-A-Bear Workshop Twitter page, they don't have a release date yet. It's just coming soon.
Okay, well.
Yeah, sign up for an email. You got to sign up for the email, and unfortunately, the emails haven't been released yet. Yeah, you must be 18 with an adult to buy online. I'm not buying online. We're going to go in and molest the dolls while we're stuffing them. Because, okay, I'm sorry. Who would want to buy
molest dolls?
Who would want to put together a bear online? The whole point is to fucking ram the stuffing in it and let it know who's boss.
Get some revenge for how much it's taken out of your wallet.
True. No, that's not it. Just make it nice and fluffy. You get to pick what little voice box you put into it.
So
it's really
do they
cool.
charge by the weight?
No.
I've actually never been to
the licensed items and typically tend to be more expensive.
Okay.
I'm trying to, let me see here. Collections. Let me look in here. I'll look and see. So the Hidden World Toothless, that one's on sale for about $30. I'd say $35 to $40 is what I'm going to estimate them at.
That sounds
and
fair.
if you think about that, I got to buy 3 of them.
Yeah, you're spending some money.
Yeah, no, it's like being a parent sucks because you have to buy the kids the same toys you want.
That's why.
And that's why I'm upset.
That's why I became a father early. Now my eldest has a job. He can buy me toys.
Does he?
Sometimes for my birthday.
Oh, there you go. My kids aren't there yet. I'm still buying them everything.
Yeah, well, you know. You waited.
It'll get there too. Yeah, man, he's so freaking cute. Yeah, they're freaking dangerous little things.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, the Star Wars Mandalorian, the child, this lovable alien is sure to bring bountiful hugs for fans who can't get enough of this mysterious species. This officially licensed plush is inspired by The Mandalorian. So there you go. It is, but the fact is, it is a licensed one, and it is owned by Disney. So I'm gonna say, my rough
It could
guess,
be upwards of 60.
I'm gonna say $40 to $50. And
I'm gonna say upwards to 60.
Okay.
50,
See, I don't know what the most
55.
expensive one is.
I don't either.
If anybody knows, let us know. But
Yeah, is any of you, are you any Build-A-Bear peoples out there? How much is the most expensive one they have?
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing this one's gonna take the. Sorry, I'll point that way for you.
Well, there's some other ones that are honestly there's a kind of a cap where they put them because they know they get too expensive. I mean, it's nothing like the $350 Life one. That's like almost realistic up to the actual one from the movie, which, if anybody knows, the one in the movie cost them $2 million to make. No joke.
That's
So paying $50 for a little cuddly one that you can hug, whereas the one in the movie you can't.
Yeah, but could you imagine that as a decorative piece in your man cave or your person cave, whatever?
Yeah.
Yoda hanging out.
Look at that. He's got race games and stuff and a baby Yoda. It's mine. Leave it alone. It's mine.
I'm on the website right now, Retro says. So far, the highest one is $39.99 without any clothing or accessories.
So you can get a naked stuffy for $40. Yeah, but is that one of the licensed ones? You got to remember, there's a difference between the unlicensed, where the ones that are just general like animals and general, baseball bear and stuff like that. I think those are like $25. No, it could be. It could be like $40 is most expensive, but this is Disney.
Yeah, I like what Mandy says. I wonder if you can install magnets and a fan to make it levitate stuff.
That would not be difficult. You could do it, but the problem is you would have to figure out some way of getting it to prop up and and balancing. It could be done.
It could be done.
It could be done.
There's a new challenge for you.
Yeah. All right. Is it Cave Jam time?
I think it is.
It's Cave Jam time. So tonight's Cave Jam item. I don't have them here, but this is an item I did buy, and I bought this item. It's the Audio-Technica ATH-M20X. I have bought one of these. Actually, the reason why I'm talking about this tonight is because I bought a pair of these for my daughter. Now, if you guys don't know, I work as a broadcast technician. I work in the entertainment industry. I work in the music industry. Audio quality is a bit of a... It's something that's kind of important to me. No, it is really important to me. I'm a real sticker on it.
Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, your handle is AudioCraZ, so...
Exactly. Like, my throw-around headphones is what he's currently wearing are the Sennheiser's 280 HDs, which I love to death because they're a great 64-ohm headset that has great audio response. The low-end frequency is a little bit lacking, but other than that, they sound really good. I wanted a decent pair of headphones for my daughter. Now, I've been buying her the $20 Behringers, but I wanted something a little bit better because those are just... They're flat-out uncomfortable. They're great because they're $20, but I wanted something a little better. So for Christmas, I bought my daughter these. Now, the reason why I'm putting these as a Cave Gem is she takes these everywhere. I'm not joking. These sit in her bag.
Nice.
They go everywhere with her, and they still look fairly brand new. She shoves them in her bag. They go everywhere. She's always got them on her head because she plugs them into her laptop or she plugs them into her tablet. And these things are rugged. They're not the cheapest, but they're also nowhere near the most expensive. They sound really good.
Not for $49,
No,
really.
they're-
I mean, yeah.
$50 pair of studio headphones. I can speak. I need more cookie.
I need more cookie. I mean, you know, and you have to think about it. $49 might seem like a lot to spend on a pair of headphones, but you really do get what you pay for. And if you pay, if you pay cheap, you get cheap.
Exactly.
I mean,
Here's the thing. I will be perfectly honest with you guys. You will never, ever see me with a pair of Beats. The reason being is they're low quality, 16 ohm, maybe 32 ohm headphones that sound okay, but they're really expensive. I can't justify that. These, you get $50 for a really good sounding, a real decent sounding pair of headphones. They don't compare to the more professional $100, $150 studio headphones,
Right.
but for a $50 pair of studio headphones, they sound really good. They're very rugged, and I don't have to worry about my daughter completely destroying them. They're designed to be professional headphones, and these are what I'm going to buy. Yes, I want my headphones to be corded. I do have a pair of Bluetooth headphones. These are what I use to talk on the phone with, and I go out and walk with. But I really don't like listening to audio on them because battery-operated headphones can't do as great an audio quality because the batteries can't handle a lot of low-end frequency.
Very true.
So I prefer corded when it comes to audio, really listening to audio music or a decent pair of speakers. So what's going on with these? These are 40 millimeter neodymium magnet. They are good for 15 to 20,000 hertz. There are 700 milliwatts at 1 kilohertz, which is actually pretty good. 96 dB sensitivity. They are actually a 47 ohms headset, which is actually pretty good. Not quite up to the 64 ohms, but they're still better than the generic cheap ones you get, which are like 16 ohms.
Now, the 64 ohms, that's what these are, you said?
Yes,
correct?
those are a 64 ohm
Okay.
headphone.
Gotcha.
They're also a $100 pair of headphones.
Right, okay.
The one thing I don't like about those, I love the audio quality. I hate the top band on them.
Yeah,
because
looks
Yeah.
kind of goofy. It looked like a Cyberman.
yeah,
The
really.
Doctor Who fans out there.
But like I said, it's got a really long. I can't remember how long the cord is on them. I think they're like it's like a 6-foot cord, headphone cord.
Not
like I said,
bad.
for $50, I like these, especially if you guys are DJs. You're working in a studio. The audio techniques are great. If you want to buy a good quality headphones for your kids that you're not worried about them destroying, these are great too. Like I said, I bought a pair for my daughter for Christmas. To this
Now,
day, they're working great.
Now, for those that don't know, I mean, what age range is your daughter, so that the people can
Oh,
get
my
an
daughter,
idea?
she just turned 12
Okay, so I mean, you
or
know,
11. All right.
yeah. So there you go. You know, that's old enough to kind of start to have an understanding.
She doesn't appreciate them, but she does appreciate a good solid. Like she's went through a couple of other pair of headphones before these.
Yeah.
These are the only ones that can withstand her shoving them in a bag, take them out. Like they go to school with her, they go home with her when she comes over here. You know, when she goes back to her mom's house, she takes them with them. So she's on the go with those headphones all the time. She rarely ever wears them in the car, but when she's here with her laptop, she has them plugged in and she uses her headphone to watch. I mean, that's how she went through all of her the Clone Wars and all of the Disney, all the Star Wars movies during Christmas break. Laptop and headphones, man. No joke. She sucked it right up.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Audio-Technica is a pretty good company too. So I
They
mean,
are. I'm not gonna. Audio-Technica for me is a hit and miss. I'm gonna say that much. I really like these pair of headphones. They're really hit and miss. Like on their microphones, there's a couple of them I'm not a big fan of because they tend to have a tinny sound. But some of their mics are really, really good. So it's kind of a hit and miss.
Yeah. Well, I have one of their not very good microphones at home.
Yeah.
That's my mic drop microphone.
Like I have an Audio-Technica switch mic that I use for like the couch mic.
Yeah, and which is a really good quality mic. It's got decent sound. Well, not really good, but you know what I mean for the money.
It's for what
we're using
for
it
what the
for,
use
it's
of
great.
it is. It's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, the Audio-Technica ATH M220. Those you
I
guys
almost got lectured right there if you didn't see the look on his face.
yeah, but those of you guys watching, the links in the he put the link in the chat. Those of you guys are watching this afterwards, links down in the description below.
Down
You
there.
can click.
You can click
or if
it.
you guys will check it out on the website, it's down below still.
And don't forget, if you guys like what you're watching here, please go ahead and click, just the thumbs up button, and then,
Yeah, we really appreciate that. We love you guys.
subscribe. We appreciate it.
And if you guys are enjoying this, share this with your friends.
Please,
we greatly
feel
appreciate
free.
that.
Share it all. Yes, Mandy's right. Our youngest son. These headphones, actually, I'm eyeballing them because he's not really hard on headphones, but he does tend to go through them because he uses them a lot. So
I'll say this: keep an eye on Amazon because those models will typically get put on renewed. They'll get refurbished ones back from Audio-Technica, and they will put them on Amazon for sometimes like $10, $15 less.
okay, thank you. I'll keep an eye on that.
I think I picked up a pair for somebody for like $25,
Okay, not bad.
which was a steal. But yeah, for Christmas, $50 pair of headphones was a deal for me. I had to do it. It's like I got tired of buying my daughter. Plus, they're solid black, which the Behringers were decent. They were just gray. They were silver that looked this horrible gray. So.
No like, no sub, no share.
Retro, that's hilarious. Love that, man. So, all right, I think it's time to move on. Like I said, check them out. Links on the description. And yes, all those Amazon links, they do help us out. Those are Amazon associate links. Everything you guys click on there, it actually goes back and helps get stuff. We've been expanding this show quite a bit, trying to do more and getting more, like the lights. And we're going to be buying more lights. For you guys can't see, he's flashing the lights behind me, and I'm dancing like an idiot. All right.
I'm gonna eat my last cookie now.
I'm still nibbling on the one. I guess like I get a little bite. I will shove a ton of cookies in my face after we're done. Okay, is that okay, everybody?
You
All right,
will. It's
so
gonna be frightening.
the last little bit we need to go into, and this one's it's going to be kind of a heated one, because I'm kind of on the fence on both ends of this, but I can kind of. Let me get into it. So
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah.
about a day ago, it's something that's been going on for some time, since last year. And there's a YouTuber called Kurt0411. And he plays a lot of FIFA Online. And he's actually a competitive, he was a competitive player, one of the top players, one of two. He tends to have, some of the videos I've caught of him, he can be a really amazing player, and a lot of people watch him because he is a good player. But he's not a very good sport, and he's got a bit of an ego, and he's got not just much of an ego. He's just, I don't know. Well, I do know. Let me get into it. But basically, what happened was he had gotten banned from the competitions last year.
Wow.
Like, he was number 2.
I was just reading ahead to some of his the things that he said. Wow. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Please.
and essentially what it is he's one of those. He can be very vulgar and graphic to other players, to EA. Like the game he plays, he talks a lot of crap about EA. Now, mind you, I don't like EA. I try not to play any of their games, so I can kind of understand. But the fact that he was playing the game, playing in their competition, and talking so much crap, threatening people, and then when people call him out on it, put it to you this way: he had gotten so bad that they had banned him because some of his comments and some of the things he had done during the last competition, they banned him from the competition. So he kept playing online. He live stream. He's a Twitch streamer, and he's also on YouTube. He's got a ton of followers. Well, EA, even after banning him from the competition, he just wouldn't let up. Yeah, EA Sports, it's in the game. But he basically he posted a video, and he wasn't remorseful from his 2019 ban. So, and in that video, the reason why he got banned was he told the opponent to, and this is quoting, "Suck my balls, you son of a bitch," during a live stream. And he also called out a bunch of EA employees because he said it was unwarranted. Literally, one of his comments was, and he goes, what was it? I'm trying to find it because honestly, some of his posts, it's just like the things he said is just like amazing. Essentially, what has happened was EA has banned him, period, from all of their games. He can't. All of his accounts are now banned. Or his account is banned. And they basically have told him, we don't want you playing any of our games. That is unprecedented. When you are such a horrible person that the entire company... Now, let me go into this a little bit more. And I want to explain to you this, because there is a massive thought process. One, if a company bans you, they're basically saying, look, we want you to chill. Now, sometimes it's unwarranted, and maybe they did kind of overstep themselves. You can fight it, but going off as like a spoiled child is not a way to do it. Going off as a narcissist brat isn't the way of doing it. Continuing threatening them is not the way to do it. Now, I don't like EA. Plain and simple. I don't like the way their company policies are. I really don't. They've done a lot of things that have burnt me the wrong way, so I typically don't play. That's my protest to them. I don't buy any of their games. Or at least I try not to. That's how I protest them. If you're giving them money, you're telling EA, I like you, it's okay. You can't buy their game and then talk crap. That's just stupid.
True. I agree with you there. Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he would threaten people, and then one of the videos I saw was a freaking amazing. He's live streaming, and he's going off on this tirade. Grabs a EA doll that he has. It's like he literally has a stuffy, which kind of questions me a little bit there. But he has this, and he's like, I'm spitting on the logo. And he literally says that, I'm spitting on the logo. And he spits on it. And I'm thinking, you need some psychological help. Where is this dude's parents? Like, he doesn't look... is he old enough? Is he 21? That's fine. But how did his parents fail him so bad? And maybe that was a bit much, but honestly, dude, seriously. Like, what is wrong with this guy? I don't care if you have that many viewers. I don't care.
Right.
There is something wrong with you. You can be a great player, but still be a horrible person.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm gonna call it like this. Like any ladies are interested in this guy, be forewarned. A guy that'll do that on a live stream, you don't know what he's gonna do when the camera's off.
Very true.
There is a lot of unchecked anger there that needs to be resolved. I've watched a couple of his videos just to kind of check out with this guy, and I'm looking at him like, one, yes, I can see how he's a really good, how people can watch him because he's a really good player. But people are like, well, I like watching him because he's a good player. No, you like watching him because he wins competitions.
Right.
But if you're watching him and you don't like, and the way they say, we agree with his band. We don't like him, but he's a good player. It's like, no. You can't say I don't like him the way he is, but I like the way he's a gamer. No, don't watch him if you don't agree with him. Plain and simple. If you're watching him, you're telling him everything he's doing is okay. That's effectively what you're doing. Doesn't matter what you say. As long as his numbers are up, guess what? Everything's okay. So part of the problem is the people watching him.
Yeah.
But
if he knows he has an audience, he's going to continue.
Exactly, and
to
if they're continue watching his antics, hey, ramp it up even more. But
absolutely.
Here's my question: what do you guys think? Do you think EA had overstepped themselves? And I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think EA overstepped themselves by banning him, even after it supposedly threatened several of their employees? On stream, spitting on and stuff like that, like acting like somebody that definitely needs psychiatric help.
Or is just seriously looking for attention.
Well, he is. But, I mean, granted, that's why he live streams, because you're looking for attention. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's what he does.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
and
I
his
agree.
attitude is completely horrible.
Yeah. And my opinion is, I think EA, I'm not going to say they overstepped in banning him. I mean, they could have went one of two ways. And, I mean, really, they would have been in the right either way. One is doing exactly what they did, banning him, telling him they didn't want him playing their games anymore, they didn't want him getting involved in any of their competitions. Or two, they could have just laughed at him. They could have egged him, not really egged him on, but just laughed along with him and turned it into a running joke. Mm-hmm. But I can understand that they wouldn't want to just keep him, to keep giving him a voice if he was going to just, while he's playing their games, he's going to badmouth them. I can understand why they went. So I'm actually, now that I say it out loud, I'm going to backtrack my own statement and say that I think what they did was probably, it was their best course of action. Mm-hmm. For me.
Yeah.
I agree with them.
So I'm going to reiterate. I don't like EA. I don't like them. Period. End of discussion. I think they're horrible. I think a lot of their decisions have been bad. But I completely agree with what they did.
I love what Old Crow Gaming just said. I think EA is a shit company, but they were well within their rights to banhammer the fuck out of that piece of work. Very well put.
Very well put. I'm going to agree with that too. Here's the thing. They originally, because of his comments during, basically he was not, he violated some of the agreements of being a good sport and stuff like that during one of the competitions. He thought, absolutely, I'm the number one streamer. I can do whatever I want.
Sportsmanship.
He lacks any form of it.
Right.
He has no sportsmanship. He may be a good player, but he has no sportsmanship. In a discussion on that one.
Absolutely. I agree.
But here's another thing a lot of people aren't looking at. One, EA gave him a ban, and that was kind of a slap on the, you guys don't get to play in competition. Wham. He's still gonna be on Twitch. He's still gonna be on YouTube. He's still gonna be making a ton of money. He's still gonna get a lot of attention, and he can be back within a few months. Mm-hmm. Not a big deal. That's a slap on the hand. Them telling him, "Look, we don't appreciate it. We want you to kind of correct some of this." He decided not to and basically be a child and go on more of a stomping tirade. I didn't get my way. I didn't get free speech and all this other crap. Whatever, dude. If you look at some of these guys' posts, it's hilarious. It's like the dude is just a shit talker. That's all he is. Yes, he may be good at a game, but he's a horrible person. He really, or at least he comes off like in the limited window we get to see of this guy online, he is a miserable sack of crap.
I'm looking at some of these posts, yeah, and I'm thinking, this guy is just, he's really full of himself. And he is. He's acting very childish.
He is just an entitled little twat.
Yeah, absolutely. End of the day, I've never said anything I shouldn't have. This is just deeper than anyone thinks. These are his words, by the way. I mean, they didn't want me. They didn't want him overtaking their top streamer. Really, dude, you said a little too much. You went overboard. You know, just be adult enough to say, you know what, I crossed a line. Cool. Let cooler heads prevail and go back to what you're doing.
What's funny is there's other people that avoid. No, okay, so once you start posting your stuff online, you're open to scrutiny by people. And he literally, like, some person was like, maybe this is why he got banned, and posted a video of his stream, which was the one I was talking about earlier. And he goes, I got more views on that 30-second clip than you've gotten all year. That was literally his response. I was like, dude, what a horrible, miserable person. Like, dude, you are just like, I guess he's angry because he doesn't have friends.
Probably.
Well, I guarantee you, he probably does.
Yeah, basically.
But they're friends with him because he's got like a lot of viewerships, and he's got a big Twitch account. He's got those friends that are because of his status.
Yeah,
he's got status friends. He probably doesn't have much on general friends.
Not like you and I.
No. I yank the beard, and you enjoy it. It's great.
I love a good beard yanking. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, so he goes, but here was their response. And do I have the letter? Oh, I left the letter. I actually had printed out the letter so I can read it. Let me pull it up here. So essentially what it is EA posted this. And it goes, in November 2019, after a series of code of conduct violation as part of the EA Sports FIFA Global Series in which he threatened employees and other players, Kurt0411 was banned from competing or attending any EA Sports FIFA 20 Global Series events or future competitions. Since that time, Kurt has continued to post abusive and threatening messages and videos about EA employees and competitive players on social media and has encouraged others to do the same. His messages have crossed a line of decency into every personal attacks and breach of our terms of service. We will not tolerate threatening behavior. As a result, today Kirk's EA account will be banned from playing our games and accessing our services due to these serious repetitive violations. We build games and communities for players to have fun. Creating a safe and enjoyable experience for everyone without the fear of harassment or abuse is a vital part of that. Our terms of services include a code of conduct that we ask players to abide and to keep our communities healthy and safe. We have an ongoing focus to create communities where everyone feels safe and respected, including in-game toxicity reporting tools, as well as new moderation tools, and we will continue to add more features. So they basically say we're open to corruption. We got the rest of it's the rest, but basically, he won't let up.
No, he won't because
I want to go into this. I want to explain for those of you guys don't know. Right. Banning him permanently. Oh, let's see. What do I say? Retro. What a very unhappy soul. Yeah.
He's a warrior, a keyboard warrior.
Yeah. A lot of his videos. And granted, I mean, if he's got a lot of followers, good for him. I really feel bad for people who do enjoy watching him and doing the things he does. But here's the thing. This could not have been an easy decision for EA.
No.
Here's why. One, you want streamers with lots of numbers helping support your product, your game, because that helps sell them.
Absolutely.
And the fact that they had their number two competition player and a very well-known and a very watched streamer get banned is really hard for them because they know that is going to cost them sales. Mm-hmm. It's going to cost them money. But they had to balance that out. Do we allow this high level of toxicity and childish behavior, which could diminish our product, or do we take the hit? And I bet you anything, looked at it and go, you know what, we will take... They honestly, they were going to take a hit no matter what they did. But the fact that they took the hit, I think it was a little bit more bearable with banning him and getting his followers upset than it would have been to not ban him and him making it where other people didn't want to play.
Yeah. I think Jesse just noticed
my
shirt.
You like that? Yeah. So I'm going to say this: I don't like EA, and I'm repeating that constantly. But I do agree with their decision. And honestly,
and you said it. It was a tough decision for them to make for that reason. But they have to stick by the guidelines that they've created.
Yeah, they have.
You know, they can't just let someone get away with doing whatever he or she wants to do because they have numbers behind them.
Exactly.
You have to enforce your code of conduct. Mm-hmm. And if you're going to cry because you got banned because you ran your mouth too much, boo-hoo.
And the problem is he feels he's entitled to it because I've got all these numbers so I can do that. No,
you can't.
No, you don't. Go play another game.
Go play something by Bethesda.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. I like that one. But yeah, and that's the thing, though. You know, you don't go around threatening people. And the thing is the only reason he threatened people is because he felt he was bigger. He's definitely one of those guys that would talk crap about you when you're out in your face, but as soon as you got in his face, he'd been, oh, okay. Well, I'm a big streamer. You can't do. He's one of those. Yeah, he's a keyboard jockey.
Yep.
You can definitely tell he's just one of those guys that talk crap.
Keyboard warrior.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of those going around today.
There is, but he's got a lot of numbers, so he just, like I said, he felt entitled, and he was just an immature child, just with entitlement. And
absolutely.
Honestly, that will always bite you.
Blink
Sinks asking. Okay, essentially what happens in he's asking. Okay, so the question is, joining late. If you don't mind filling me in on what exactly he did to get banned. Okay, in 2019 during the FIFA what was that? The FIFA 20. But basically the championships. He told his opponent to suck his balls, you son of a bitch, during the live stream. Oh, no. No, that was during his... it's during his 2009, that's where he did that. But he was basically banned for bad sportsmanship and threatening people and threatening EA staff. He's got this whole deal of he can do whatever he wants. Some of the videos he posted, now, mind you, they may not happen very often, but he still does them.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, in many ways, I feel bad for this guy. He really, really needs to go see a therapist.
Sounds like it.
He really does. There is some unchecked aggression there that really he should get a handle on because it's just going to destroy him.
Eventually, it will.
You can't be that way. You will. That's a spiraling path. Mm-hmm. You may have a lot of numbers and stuff and people watching it, but eventually he's going to crash. And I'm really, just as like a concern for a human being, someone needs to step in and get that guy some help. Because now maybe that's a persona he puts on for live streaming and maybe he's a different person. But if that's the way he is, if that's who he is, somebody, please, as family member or somebody, step in, get him the help he needs.
Have an intervention.
But essentially what happened was the final, during his live streams, after getting banned, the accusations has been, like, there was one video of him he was angry and he was like pretending that he was, hip thrusting something.
Yeah.
And then he grabs the EA, he has like this EA doll or EA stuffy or his EA cuddly. And he's like, I'm going to spit on the logo. And he does. And he spits on the thing like 3 or 4 times and then throws it down. And I'm looking at it as like, dude, like, do you need Ritalin or something? Like, come get some happy juice.
Right?
Calm down. But the problem is he got banned from the championships, but he didn't let up. And he kept playing the same game, live streaming it, but then talking crap about the players. He was just a bad sport. He had no... He called himself a professional, but it never once does it show that he actually acted like a professional. I'm calling it straight out like that.
Yeah, Blink Sinks just says, wow, what a douche.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's
Is EA real doll?
and don't get me wrong, I'm all for trash talking. I mean, you know, trash talking is great when
That's
you're
normal in
playing
sports.
a competitive game or doing anything competitive. Even when you're just around friends, you trash talk.
To a degree.
To a degree, exactly. There is a point where you have to realize, okay, time to pull it back a little bit. Time to kind of remember where I am, what I'm doing, and just kind of let certain things go and have a little self-control there. And apparently he didn't have that.
No,
And
doesn't
he's paying
have...
for it. And like I said, if you're going to cry because you messed up, boo-hoo. I don't feel bad
The problem
for
is he doesn't believe he did anything wrong. He's entitled to the way he act, and everything he did is okay. What EA did in his mind was wrong from questioning him.
because they're making him, they corrected him.
Yes, and how
yeah.
dare you? And he's in this mindset that he has these numbers that allows him to do whatever he wants. And he needs to learn he can't.
Yeah. His real doll.
Yeah, really. Retro, when me and Beard trash talk each other about politics.
Exactly.
Wait.
See?
You guys trash talk about politics?
Well, kind of. I mean, we don't really do it directly, but it's more of like an online thing. We share certain memes.
But
and things.
it's
But
mutual
you know what, though?
camaraderie, though.
Exactly, though. I mean, we know that personally, politics are politics. You know,
Exactly.
I mean, but he can also acknowledge when, you know, and I can also acknowledge also when something is shared and it's funny, it deserves a laugh. But,
Exactly.
you know, but there are lines that we don't cross.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And that's the thing. And he overstepped the bound by miles.
Yeah, like
He
Mandy
went over
said,
it
there's
by
trash
miles.
talk, and then there's being an ass.
And he blamed
which is what
everybody
he
else
did.
for it happened. He can't take fault. He honestly needs to see a therapist. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, any of you guys watching him, you're supporting him and telling him what he's doing is okay. Stop watching him. I don't care how good somebody is. It's like, I don't like EA. I'm not going to go buy any of their games. Why? Because that's my protest. You can talk crap about them all you want. It doesn't affect them as long as you're giving them money. But if you don't like somebody, stop playing the game, stop giving them money.
That's what makes people sit up and take
Money
notice.
is how you protest. End of
The
discussion.
greenbacks are what carry the weight.
Yeah, greenbacks do the talking. You can do all the talking you want, but the money is what affects them.
He went ludicrous speed. Retro just said that. That was great. He went ludicrous speed. I like
Really
that.
did. He really did. All right, dude, you guys were absolutely great tonight. The chat's
Yeah,
been
it
like
was.
going crazy.
Everybody was. That was great. Jesse, Blink Sinks, Retro Obsessed, Mandy.
Yeah,
was on
everybody
there.
that hopped in.
Everybody. Yeah, that was great. We
So-
always enjoy it.
All right, we need to get out of here. We're going to try to cut this on time tonight. We're not going to run over a little bit because I got to get post-production done. So check you guys next week. If anything, tomorrow night, Canoodle Studios. I'll be behind the scenes with Jesse doing Danny Morrison Media Show. Of course, he's throwing two artists at me, so it means Thursday night on Twitch. If you guys want to join me, it'll be about 5, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. I'll be on my Twitch channel, and I'll be editing the audio for from Wednesday night show. So yeah, it's another one of those where I don't get to game. I got to play WoW for about an hour last week. I'm okay, man. I'm just starting to go through Twitches, but it's okay. It's all love. We're getting everything done. So yeah, check out Canoodle Studios, which is on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, everything else. Danny Morrison Media Show. I'll be behind the scenes doing audio. Thursday night, I'll be on Twitch, so you can watch me there. AudioCraZ.com is where you can get all the clicky links, the linky links, or you can go check out the gaming stuff. Like I said, AudioCraZ Gaming is another YouTube channel that I created. I'm going to make a link. I haven't done one. So anyway, thank you guys very much. We love you guys. Great to see you guys all in chat. And Beard, take us out.
All right. Well, let me turn my camera on. Hey, thank you all. It's been Great. It's been another great Tuesday night. I thank you all for all of your input, all of your chat stuff. Don't forget to give us the likes and the the shares and whatnot. We greatly appreciate all of it. So you have a good night, and we'll see you later.